Get over here!
Good morning, ladies and gents. So, back with another weekly patch video.
Yes!
I read the patch notes so you don't have to, so stick me on in the background and let's get straight into this. So, biggest change coming tomorrow, the 8th of the 12th, 2022, is the new weapon class. I've already made a separate video about this. If you want to explore this weapon class a little bit more, understand about it, find out everything that you need to know before it releases tomorrow, then definitely hit up that video that I published out last night. I go into the weapon class a fair bit, including all of its skills, runes, and everything else. So the chain dart and scimitar, obviously that is going to be releasing tomorrow. I am not going to go through all the different skills because I've already done that video, but obviously with it comes all the different skills and everything, so that's what I'm just scrolling through right now. All the skill upgrade nodes as well, they have included these in the patch notes. These are just kind of the nodes that you can put the points into, the skill points, as you are after you have unlocked the class. I'm just going to go through all of these. I am going to cover the runes, however, because there was a little bit of a localization issue on some of them yesterday. So, Peru's Stinging Strike damage increased by 6% and Block Break by 30%. Puskin spreads gravel while retreating with Sandstorm, reducing the accuracy of ranged units. And Poshtab Scorpion Snare damage increased by 10% and the basic slash and defense reduction effect increased to 10% for 2 seconds. Unlocking the Bloodletting upgrade node increases the slash and defense reduction effect from 30% to 60%. So you are going to be wanting to unlock that skill node pretty damn quickly. Obviously the set effects, so they have added in an actual armor set for the weapon class, much like the same as all the other weapon classes. So 2-piece set effect reduces trap prey's cooldown by 3 seconds. 4-piece set effect increases stinging strikes damage by 30%. There are 5 different stages. The first stage will unlock the actual weapon. Stage 2 is the ultimate dismount skill. Stage 3 is the fast venom chain dart and scimitar weapon attire. Stage 4 is the Scarlet Nemesis hero attire, which I have to say is very, very nice. Stage 5 is the epic chain dart and scimitar schematic. So you are going to be wanting to unlock all of those pages pretty damn quickly. Remember as well though, there are a new unit coming tomorrow as well, so I will go into that in just a second. Events, I will be covering the events in a little bit more detail in just a second. Unit sharing, though, they have released unit sharing, so now house members with a duty of noble or higher can now add up to 3 units with level 15 or higher to a shared unit pool. Any member of the house can then borrow these units for battle. A player that adds a unit to the shared pool cannot edit that unit while it's being shared. There is a 6-hour cooldown for sharing units, but units can be unshared at any time during this time. This does not affect the cooldown. When a shared unit is hired and the hiree earns a rating of C or better, the unit's owner will receive a benefactor's bounty. Contains 3 silver eagles and 1 gold eagle. A player can earn this reward up to 3 times per day. Shared unit pool must contain at least 10 units before other members can borrow units from it. Using shared units does not consume kits. House members can use 3 units from the shared unit pool per day. You get access to 3 random units from the shared unit pool in the pre-deployment menu during matchmaking, while random high star units take priority and appear if possible. You can choose any number of units to borrow, but you still cannot exceed your leadership cap. Shares reset at midnight server time. Units added to the shared unit pool are affected by season restrictions. Shared units are only available for siege battles, field battles, free battles, and the all or nothing event. So, shared units are not available for territory war battles. They are only available for the matchmaking battles. That is quite a big piece of news, actually. Thought they were going to be available for territory wars. It's a shame that they're not. All or nothing siege event. This is going to be releasing tomorrow. So they've made adjustments to the all or nothing event from feedback from the previous. You only need now 3 wins to earn a golden trove. Previously was 6. The victory horn has been removed from the event. The event will be played in siege battle maps including Curate Castle Redux, Empyrean Sands and Hellion Ford. So you will be able to get to this screen just through the normal matchmaking battle and then going on to the events screen. All or nothing exchange, so earn special event currency, silver eagles and gold eagles, and use them to purchase nice items such as pure wisdoms and epic equipment schematics. You can earn silver eagles from participating in siege battles. Earn silver eagles or gold eagles when opening win streak troves obtained from the All or Nothing event. You're going to be wanting to do this event because it's going to give you some nice rewards. Adjusted content, Doctrine, I always mess that word up, alchemy. When tempering a Doctrine, you can now view the percent chance for the tempering to be able to tell how high of a chance you have to temper a wisdom or epic Doctrine of any tiers 1 to 5. PvE mode, they have changed the deploy and defend mode slightly again, so we've made additional adjustments. You can now earn 1 chest of random wisdom for each win, and you can earn up to 2 of those per day, which is quite nice because that is going to give you a chance now for an epic to drop. We've made changes to the enemy structure and what units can be bought and deployed. A new mechanic has been added. You can now complete side objectives to receive some extra help. There have been some adjustments to units. Stringy Grenadiers skill cooldown has been increased. Rat and Marksman now always shoot poison bolts. Adjusted the sizes of units for multiple unit types. Added a Doctrinal Alchemy 3 quest. Take part and deploy and defend to earn a rare wisdom reward. Complete Doctrinal Alchemy 2 to unlock this quest. House and Imperial Restorationists, or cohorts in other words, houses owned by players can now have up to 30 nobles within the house, which can be assigned by the house leader. We have added the veteran duty bestowed by the Imperial Restorationists. This duty is equal to a noble of a free house. Auxiliary units changed the function of auxiliary points. You now receive 6 points per week and an extra 4 if you have a premium account. Auxiliary points reset on Mondays. Recruitable auxiliary units reset on Mondays, or you can use auxiliary points to reset them manually. The first such reset every week is free. You can receive up to 3 extra auxiliary points by completing daily quests. Unused auxiliary points reset and are removed on Mondays. Auxiliary units you recruit can be used for up to 3 days, after which they then become unavailable. The units you recruit the previous week will become unavailable with the refresh on Mondays. Seasonal units are no longer available as auxiliary units. Maps. The world map AI Warlords will no longer be added per default when marches are initiated to fiefs of non-player factions. Siege map pool added Le Grand Glas to the siege map rotation. They have made some changes to that map as well. I'm not going to destroy that name again, but they have now changed the terrain structure of the area between the fort at A and the monastery. A few nice pictures there, just flashing up on the video very quickly for you. Adjusted the placement and the amount of some artillery, fixed the terrain issue where there was a small chance for players to get stuck, improved overall performance on the map. Empyrean Sands, they have added 2 minutes to the initial map timer, changed the location of the attacker's default spawn point. Balancing adjustments, units to Jangjus, so the tier 3 unit of the season, resolved an issue where the Jangjus had a small chance of not following movement commands, somewhat reduced the damage decay based on range for flying daggers, increased their base ammo by 50, increased the duration of the honed edge and throw knives buffs to 3 seconds, improved their skill description, so a slight buff for the tier 3 unit. And finally, down to bug fixes. So the musket resolved an issue where the deploy caltrops of the musket would sometimes retain their effect after leaving the area. Bow resolved an issue where the bow rune Zendun would sometimes take effect on the wrong target. Added a charges indicator for basic attacks at full charge, and when the next full charge ignores defenses to the status bar. Longsword and shield resolved an issue where the longsword and shield rune Sar would sometimes trigger multiple times in a short period of time. Resolved an issue where rolling immediately after casting the skills Mercy of Heaven or Nightly Vows would prevent the skills from taking effect. Maps, Regionopolis resolved an issue where players were using resolved an issue where players using Pathfinder in Regionopolis could cross through the gates. And finally, Miscellaneous improved the description of some runes, removed the Poisons Doctrine 5 now requires 5 times Lotus Water. And resolved an issue where equipment affixed attributes took effect in the deploy and defend PvE mode. So fairly hefty, fairly lengthy, fairly kind of juicy patch notes for this week. Some big changes, some big things coming into the game. There is one more thing as well. Twitch drops again starting tomorrow. They are smashing us with Twitch drops. I absolutely love it. I will be streaming tomorrow. Definitely catch me on the stream over on my Twitch channel. Link down in the description box below for you if you need it. we'll be over there. I'll be streaming for a few hours each night for tomorrow. I probably won't be doing Saturday night, Sunday night, but every other night I'll be streaming for a fair bit. So definitely come on over. Let me know your thoughts of the patch though. Are you looking forward to the new weapon? Like I said, if you have not yet had a chance to watch my new weapon video that I released last night, definitely go back and have a watch of that if you want to learn more about the weapon. Pretty happy with this week's patch notes. There's a lot of decent changes in here, a few kind of bug fixes as well, which is always nice to see. As always, let me know if you are still enjoying these types of videos. Let me know what you are enjoying so far in the season as well. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, all that lovely fan, do be tastic stuff, and I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.